Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to an Arrow Season 7 video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over some of the rumored spoilers for Season 7. And when I say spoilers, these are kind of spoilers, what I'm looking at right now. But it's more just, as I said, heavily rumored. But I thought it'd be fun to talk about them in this video. And just, let's assume they're real, just for the sake of this video. Because I wanted to talk about just if, you know, what I thought of them, if any of these things actually come to fruition. Because some of them are quite interesting. Some of these I love, some of these I'm really not sure about. And I'm sure some of you guys will feel the exact same. I'll link the Reddit post down in the description. But I haven't actually made any Arrow videos for quite a little while, and I want to cover Season 7, so I thought why not comment on some of these interesting things for next season. So if you want to see more videos just like this and amongst other nerdy videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, stay up to date. So I want to reiterate, I'm not putting this out there as these things are going to happen, but you never know. You never know. So please don't misunderstand me. I'm not putting this out there as revealed, confirmed, revealed, hashtag revealed, confirmed, if you know what I mean. Okay, so number one, and I've actually heard this one before, so maybe this post is just a collection of the rumors. Number one is Oliver is in prison for only 3 episodes. Now some people from the response to this and how I've seen is that they wanted more of a Supermax storyline, and personally I don't particularly mind. Like 3 episodes is quite, I wouldn't say it's like mega lengthy, but it's still going to be a very interesting story. And as I said, I think I've heard before the Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, would be getting out of prison really early on in the season, because if you think about it, as cool as a long story like this would be, and I've seen this in other seasons and other shows, everyone's just like, you know, think about the Flashpoint, oh, they wanted it to be a whole season long, even though it should have been longer than what it was. They do need to do other things, and I don't necessarily agree with having things mega long anyway. So 3 episodes personally I'm not massively fussed about, but I would love to know what you guys think there, because I want to see what gets him out of prison, and for him to redeem his name and all kinds of things like that, because obviously the synopsis has come out for Season 7. Didn't make a video on it, but I'm sure you've seen it. If not, I'll leave it in the description. So number 2, this is something I'm sure will be fairly interesting for some fans. Felicity will have an arc outside the team. Okay, personally, I do not hate Felicity like a lot of people do, but I have to admit, some of her arcs outside the team before has not been that great. In fact, it's been, you know, as I've said in previous videos, like a biblical split in the fandom. You know, for example, Helix storyline and God knows things like that. If they're really persistent with stuff like this, you would have to think they have some faith in what they might be writing in Season 7. Don't forget, as I said, I'm assuming these things are true just for the purpose of this video. So let's say this is happening. They must be pretty confident that they're not going to piss off an already extremely pissed off fandom in relation to Felicity and how some people believe that she's really an anchor to Arrow. But I don't know, as long as it's not a mega focus with this arc outside the team during Season 7, then, you know, I'm willing to see what it's about. This one is mega interesting. Number 3 is the Court of Owls will be introduced in the crossover. Now, some people, as I've said on the previous ones, are really not sure about this. My first reaction is, okay, that's interesting. It would make sense with the crossover. I believe that, I can't remember if this was confirmed, but obviously it will be stemming from Gotham City. Batwoman's getting involved. What if they're going to Gotham City in terms of for the duration of most of the crossover because of the Court of Owls problem? If this would be the case, they're adapting yet another Batman storyline. But also, to counter that, it's not necessarily Oliver. You know, this could be coming from Batwoman needing help. Batman, God knows what. Maybe Batman's captured. I have no idea. That's a bit too far in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know how much merit there is to this one. The Court of Owls, I think, would be cool. I think maybe they could even do it better than what they did in Gotham. Even though, obviously, I've got quite a bit of a Gotham audience. I was really disappointed by some of the aspects to the Court of Owls in that show. The Talons in that show were not great. They really weren't. James Gordon took out multiple Talons. Now, if you've read the story from the New 52, The Court of Owls, A City of Owls, one of, if not one of the best comic books I've ever read. Talons freaking slay. So if the CW could introduce Talons as a mega threat, and Batwoman really is, you know, way over her head you know, with this and needs help from Oliver and the team and other people, then that would be really cool. But as I said, I just don't know how this would come. Would this really come to the crossover? I don't know. I'd love to know your thoughts, guys. What do you think of the Court of Owls being the crossover material? Or let me like bold this again, rumored thing. Number 4 is a new love interest for Dinah that will cause trouble in the team. The thing is, I like Dinah, but I just feel like, yeah, let's just give Dinah a love interest so she has some arc in this season. One big complaint is that she doesn't have much substance to her, or they're struggling to give story to her. Apart from that, she's just a helping hand, really, if you think about it. She's just there and, you know, it's just like, she's awesome. She's, you know, new Black Canary, blah, blah, blah. But what story is there really for her? It's like, okay, let's give her a love interest that caused a bit of, crap between the team and they probably don't like it, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Let's hope it's interesting so it isn't just a plot drive for her character. But yes, obviously we get plot drives for all characters. That's how characters develop. But let's just hope it's not such an artificial one. Let's hope it's something that we really helps us believe the story and believe in the character to the point where it's, as I said, not like completely forced. Number 5 in the rumor mill is Diaz isn't the main villain, but will help introduce whoever it is. Now, I think this is kind of an obvious one anyway. Obviously, I don't think Ricardo Diaz, the dragon, would be the main villain for season 7. There was people were speculating, or maybe it's going to be more of like a like an alchemy kind of role. There's that whole situation going on with Cicada and the Flash right now. So it would be kind of cool if that is the case, and this is what this rumor is saying. In the synopsis, it does say that, like the villain is going to help, once, I can't remember off the top of my head, but like it doesn't state Ricardo Diaz, does it? So yeah, it kind of makes sense that maybe Diaz maybe it would be slightly uncharacteristic of him, but maybe he will want help, or maybe this villain will intimidate him, or maybe they might work together and, as it says here, introduce whoever this main villain is to Oliver, and, Diaz is just pointing the finger like freaking thingy off The Simpsons, like, ha ha. You know what I mean. So, yeah, I don't see why that one wouldn't be true anyway. Number 6 is Earth 2 Tommy Merlyn, set to make an appearance. Now, as for this one, I have absolutely no idea what to think. It would be cool. It would be cool if he came back. I think he is always willing to come back on the show if he can. He's done a great job of it in the past. He's a great sport in terms of Arrow. But an Earth 2 one, what would the point be? I mean, Earth 2, I believe, apart from Supergirl, I would say is the most obviously visited Earth. I wonder if there is any merit to this rumor. Tommy Merlyn on Earth 2, unless he's a completely normal dude, there'd be no point in him coming over. So maybe he actually has maybe he's the Arrow of Earth 2. I have no idea. Probably no. You know what I mean? I just can't think of something that would make him to have a set appearance unless they literally go to Earth 2 for some random ass reason and they see Tommy there and Oliver's like, oh, Tommy. Don't know if there's any merit to this one, but if there is or if there isn't, regardless, let me know your thoughts as to how you think an Earth 2 Tommy Merlyn could be relevant in season 7. Okay, so the last one, number 7, is Andrew Lees is confirmed that he has auditioned for an upcoming role on Arrow. If he did get a part on Arrow, I think he would actually kind of have a spot there. Yes, I have watched the originals. I actually really like that show. I haven't seen any of the latest season, but I remember his character now. I had to Google him, and I remember him. And he definitely can, he is very CW material. I definitely feel like he would fit on Arrow. But he is kind of, I sense like a bit of diabolicalness to him, and just in his maybe typecasty kind of way. And I feel like if he does get a role on Arrow, he might be, maybe, not necessarily the main villain or anything, but, maybe a part of the main villain's gang, or like somebody who's just going to try and F over Oliver or something like that. I definitely can sense this about this guy, and you'll know what I mean if you've seen him in other things like the originals where he played not necessarily a good guy. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of these rumors. I hope this video was kind of somewhat cool to you. I know I have some Arrow people out there who wanted me to make more Arrow videos, and I really, really do love Arrow. So I will be trying my best to cover it this upcoming season. But obviously we have Legends on the same night. So, yeah, thanks CW for the amazing schedules there, because that really hurts us YouTubers trying to cover all the shows we want. Even though these are just rumors, it was really fun just, assuming they were real and what I would think of them if they would come to the show. Let me know what you think, guys. As I've already said, what do you think you know, of all of these rumors, what would you do if some of these were actually true and came to the show? But other than that, everybody, as always, links are in the description. I want to say thank you to my patrons popping up on the screen. I really appreciate the support you guys give me on this channel, and if you want to become a part of that family, be sure to check out the link in the description, and also my social media and everything is there. But apart from that, guys, I will try and do some more Arrow videos, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.